A streetcar named Desire, Two Viewpoints. Page 1. A streetcar named Desire is a classic of the American theater. Teenage well-known landmark war was a tour de force in its original stage production in 1947 and continues to resonate with audience and read total despair or purpose because of its simplistic tone-layered story affected Southern Blanche. Du Bois arrives at her sister's New Orleans apartment where she is threatened by her brother's brother-in-law. Stanley Kowalski Blanche puts on air of class and happiness through the play, through internationally. She is miserable and haunted by her tragic and scandalous past. Stanley forces Blanche to face her dolorous reality with his betrayal and finally his act of sexual aggression. And in doing so, he causes her to lose her teenage grief and sanity. Most have argued correctly that the play is about the ways the past harm our present, or again correct that it about the ways class and sexual impact our lives. However, few have seen the play for what is it, an allegory for the theater itself. Before William wrote Streetcar, the theater had been dominated by melodrama. A brief interlude in the 1930s brought political theater to the center stage, pretty fun, but by the 1940s, its principal, a playwright Clifford Rhodes, and left New York for Hollywood, and the sensationally and madly form of melodrama once again flourished. The theater was a limbo, and Williams had a desire to bring something new to the world. It would write the rulings of the political theater of the 1930s, but without the political read socialist underpinning. To the end, he created lifelike characters who spoke in a realistic dialect. But to make his point that melodrama was flawed, he added an equally realistic character. Blanche, unlike the other characters, speaks theatrical, acts larger than life on stage, and used for language and hidden mannerism. Blanche is a character not to be trusted. She lies about everything, and the only things that finally expose her lies in realistic it's Stanley his finally forces her off the stage and into the insane island be forcing himself sexually, and with that Rollins forcibly removed melodrama from the stage. Passage 2. It is not possible to imagine a streetcar named Desire without the influence of Marlon Brando, the actor who wrote the flame-praying Stanley Kowalski on the page. The part is fairly simply Stanley. He is a monster and a beast without any redeeming qualities. But Brando and the player's original director, Elia Kazan, imagine the character has having a soft underbelly rooted in his own sorrow, insecurities, and soulful complex. Brandon Stanley, he is a brute, yes, but he is a brute who hates the fact that he is so awful. He is also unable to control himself, and his passion and his lack of control is equally embarrassing to him, even as it is also threatening to Blanche and alluring to her sister Stella. For instance, after he hits Stella, he comes back to her famously begging for forgiveness by shouting Stella outside the apartment. But in Brandon's deception, the station leader of the screen, he is soaking from the rain and looks completely desperate as though he needs Stella to lie. He looks and seems totally helpless and with the exactly opposite of the brood he happens later when he forces himself on Blanche. The play is exactly unmemorable even when read, but is it Brandon's interpretation of the main lead role that makes the play endeavor. Without Brandon, the play would still have a deep meaning, but with Brandon's interpretation, the play becomes even more profound. Paragraph 1 of page 1 provides each of the following except the background information and change that produce a streetcar never desired. It can infer from page 1 that a streetcar never desire. C did not have socialistic leanings. According to page 1, the character of Blanche Dubois A is intentionally overdramatic and theatrical. Page 2 argues that Marlon Brando's portrayal of Stanley Kowalski, one, earned the actor great fame, two, is more nuanced the part that is written, three, is what really made A Streetcar Named Desire a classic. 1, 2, and 3. Both pages 1 and pages 2 argue that C. A theory named Desire has more than one true meaning. Based on the pages you read, do you think you would rather read A Streetcar Named Desire, watch the Desire play, or watch the film version with Marlon Brando? Explain your answer. I think I prefer to see it in a movie because I'm something who doesn't read much and does go to the theater much, but I can watch movies at home. It might not be the same experience, but it suits me.